I'm Tanika. Thanks for joining Simply Tanika. I'm happy to have joining me today Cheyenne. Cheyenne is my daughter. Tomorrow I go to the doctor, have my scan, ultrasound. Yay. And they'll tell me when to do my trigger shot, and then I think I'm 3 days away from my first IUI. Yay. Do you know what IUI is?
No, I was just about to ask you.
It is an intrauterine insemination. So they take the sperm, they wash it, they put it in this tubey thing. Yeah, they wash it. Dirty sperm. Dirty. They wash it, and then they put it in like similar to my straw, but tinier. It's like a little, catheter, like tiny. And they put my leg up in stirrups, and then they push it through my cervix into my uterus, and they release all the sperm. That way it's closer to the egg.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
So I'm having that done on Tuesday, I think. We'll know more after I have my scan tomorrow. So that's the update for my trying to conceive. And the reason I have Cheyenne here is, even though she doesn't quite know yet. So a lot of people have been asking me as I've been on this journey. First, a lot of people were surprised that I was pregnant this year, as was I. Welcome to the club. But then also surprised that I'm trying to conceive. So I wanted to talk a little bit. A lot of the questions are, hey, how does Cheyenne feel about you having a baby, and how does she feel about being a big sister? And technically, you already are a big sister. Mm-hmm. Just disclaimer: her father has children. This would be her first big sisterness with a child of mine.
Yes.
So how do you feel about that? What are your thoughts?
I feel like that's a huge question. Like,
okay, was it too much for the surprise? I started to tell you in the cab, and then I was like, oh, she's texting.
Oh, that's the reason. But anyway, I mean, no, I'm pretty excited. It's something that I would say I've always thought of.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is it something that you wanted when you thought of? Or
I was never opposed to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was always being younger, it would have been came in handy a lot more. You know what I mean?
If you were closer in age,
like a play date.
Okay.
You know. But being older, then I can actually help out more. I can watch the child. I can babysit. Oh, my sibling. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, giving her ideas. But I can I can be really helpful.
Go on. Sorry.
Anywho.
But it'll be interesting. I feel like I'm more chillaxed, even though I know you think I'm still high maintenance, high anxiety, which I am, to be fair. But a lot less than 23 years ago. Imagine.
I technically can't imagine. Yes.
It's fresh in her mind because I drove her crazy as we left to get to SNL, the whole getting dressed, getting in an Uber, getting there. We went behind stage, so we took pictures on 8H stage, the infamous or famous SNL stage, and I didn't want to put on my glasses, so I handed her my phone and I had her texting the person who was going to get us downstairs, and I think she probably wanted to pull my hair out.
I did not want to. She keeps teasing me, you guys. I just don't.
It's my job.
I don't appreciate that. No, I'm kidding. No, I also wanted to say, as far as, because she had said earlier, she was if something were to happen to her, then I wouldn't be, held responsible for my own sibling. But I would definitely want to look after my own sibling, just to let you know, and, to let you guys know, I wouldn't be opposed to that whatsoever.
Okay. Oh, that's sweet. I also feel like our children choose us, and so I don't think that a child would choose me if I couldn't handle that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I do, it's funny because I remember when you were young, people were like, well, because I would say when I first met Cheyenne, and so they'd be like, well, whose kid is she? And I, she's my kid, but I still had to meet her. You were in my tummy and things were going on, but I didn't know what I was going to name you. I had some names picked out, but then when I met you, I was like, oh, that name fits her. And your personality and it was, I remember your little foot in my rib all the time. And so when I watch you sleep, you still do that, the way you stretch your foot out, when you were in utero. You have to be practical. There are possibilities and things that could go wrong. Obviously, I'm more aware of that now that I had a miscarriage this year. I took it harder than I thought I would, actually. It was unexpected pregnancy. At my age, there's a 1% chance of pregnancy, which is the same as birth control pills, 1% chance.
True.
So it was it'd be just as surprised as if I were on birth control. But it happened. And so then I had to do a lot of research. So that's why you see like all the supplements that I'm taking and all these things to kind of like give me a boost, and give my eggs a boost. So yeah, it's a lot of work. Don't know if it's going to be successful. I went to see Dr. M, and she was like, I don't want you to get your hopes up, and it's a very limited chance. And another doctor, the RE, was pushing embryo, like adopted embryos. You know what that is? Embryo adoption. So some other couple made a baby, and then they put it inside of you.
Would you be opposed to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a little too sci-fi for me.
Yeah.
Like I do need some divinity involved. Like I'm like, we're gonna pray.
I mean,
not for me.
I don't want to see you doing that.
Yeah, and the other thing, so when I was telling the therapist about it, she gasped because she said, "Oh, I thought you were gonna say the doctor said to use one of your daughter's eggs," and I was like, no, right? No, no.
How crazy would that have been? Oh my goodness, that's sound effect worthy.
Right. Yeah, so not using someone else's eggs, not using someone else's babies. So this is like the icing on the cake for me. I already have you. I have a lovely child that I'm very proud of.
Why, thank you.
So there's a possibility of twins too. So whenever whenever you do fertility treatments, right? I'm just dropping news. Whenever you do fertility treatment, so you have to sign all of the paperwork. There's a possibility of multiples.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
More than twins?
Yeah, actually, that's how the paperwork reads, multiples. So, like, we would know. Like, so if tomorrow I went and they're like, you have 4 follicles, you could have quadruplets, and I have to make a decision if I'm going to go through with the IUI or sit out the cycle, right? So, yeah.
You can sit out a cycle?
Oh, yeah, well, you just don't put the sperm in there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, guys. It's been a long day, okay? But, all right.
Intriguing.
So we might get twins.
Which would be easy then. Like, I think that would be, I would be tired, but then I don't have to worry about, well, should I try again? Is there anything else that you want
to cover? No more questions?
Do you have any questions for me?
I'm mad that she just, like, dropped a huge, like, question bomb on me, and then it's, like, no more specific questions.
Do you have questions for me?
Do you feel like it would be really helpful to have me around while you have the baby?
Yes.
Like due to like age differences and things like that is what I mean.
Between me and the baby?
Yes.
Yes, probably. After 35, you're advanced maternal age, so.
I still feel like she's really young.
I am.
But also I wanted to add, like, rainbow baby occurs.
Yes. Do you know what a rainbow baby is?
Yeah.
When you lose a baby when you're pregnant and the baby is not here, or you have a stillbirth, they call that an angel baby because it goes to live with God.
Oh my goodness.
And then if you have a baby that is a take-home baby, meaning it makes it out of the hospital and home, that is after a loss, you call it a rainbow baby and get to enjoy that feeling of being pregnant. And then I remember, like, the doctor called me, so I don't know if you know this, but the doctor called me and said I was having a miscarriage. Monday morning, the phone rings at 9 a.m. and it was Dr. M's office, and I knew she was going to say I was losing the baby, that I was having a miscarriage. So, yeah, she told me, and I had to go into the office, and so that was hard. That was, like, crazy. And so after that, I still felt pregnant for, like, a week and a half. Because I had been having, your body still, you have all those hormones in there, so, like, my breasts were ginormous. My nose, I could smell everything. I had nausea where I wasn't like vomiting, but I had like, if on the train, on the subway in New York, funky people in the morning, I had to have like mint so the smell wouldn't make me gag. And so I still had all those feelings. And then, the baby's still inside of you, but the baby's not alive anymore. Yeah. So like that part was hard. And then waiting for it all to pass. So, like, for a week, I still felt pregnant. So it was confusing because it was just like, what do you mean I'm not pregnant? Or what do you mean my baby's not going to make it? But, yeah, so I want to enjoy my pregnancy and, like, just be, take it one day at a time, however it plays out. Yeah. Because before I was like, oh, if I get pregnant again, I can't tell anybody straight away. I think no matter what, even if whether I tell people or not, I have to celebrate the pregnancy.
I think that's another thing too. Like with my mom, she's very like she always has to be on the go, and I feel like it'll be good for you to actually like sit down and enjoy like something. But I feel like once that pregnancy kicks in, like I fully believe it will, she'll be able to like simmer down and like enjoy and like just be her, like be like pregnant her.
Yeah, I want to have the baby at home in a tub of water.
For the water birth, I just will be facing the opposite direction. I'll be like, just let me know when the baby is born. That'll be me. Like, literally facing the other way. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not
My
looking that
bottom
direction.
part will be in the water, though. You don't want to see the baby come out?
No.
Okay. Okay, well.
We can take a video for the baby when the baby...
Oh, no, I don't want that video. I don't need my hoo-ha video. Like, that's weird. No. You gotta be there.
I hear...
Alright, guys. So, I've kept Cheyenne up long enough. Thanks for watching Simply Tanika. If you liked this episode, please subscribe. Click on the notifications, and you'll be updated when I upload new videos. Instagram, Snapchat. We did a snap in the cab and the Uber on the way here. Facebook page, Simply Tanika, and Twitter. So, yes. Yay. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.